and welcome back to more A Hat in Time. Last time we got as far as we can in chapter 2, and thus we need to actually take a slight detour and start chapter 3. And we're just going to be doing the whole chapter, we're not going to bounce around, we're just going to do chapter 3 and then go back to 2. But this is Act 1, Contractual Obligations in Subcon Forest. This is actually a really cool chapter. It's a bit of a case of tonal dissonance, but I overall do like the chapter. Again, it does a lot of things I can appreciate from a gameplay design standpoint, and also just from a sort of fan service standpoint. So this is the biggest hub we've seen so far, so we're gonna spend the whole video exploring this later on, but for now, we're just gonna go forward and see what awaits us. What do you have to say? Okay, he's just taking off. Okie dokie. Probably not leading us into a trap, right? Well, he totally just led us into a trap. So, I don't know, I think this is on a timer because I can button mash pretty efficiently, and yet for some reason I can never make a dent in this. I think it's just automatic that you break free eventually, but it gives you something to do, I guess. So we have to zoom in, so we are tasked to find Subcon Village, murder the spirits, clean the Subcon well, and then we unlock Act 1 2 for exchange for soul. So I've actually heard if you decline this, you actually get a game over, so let's not do that. You feel exceedingly empty inside.
Whoops! Guess this soul belongs to me now. Don't worry though. If you finish your chores quickly, you'll have your soul back real soon. And don't you dare forget our little contract. I've put it in your start menu so that it will never leave your sight.
So hey, we have no soul now. This is Subcon Forest. So, these are like cherries, I guess? Well, the spirits actually will try to inhabit them, turning it into, I guess, a cherry bomb, you could say. If we do this, in this case, it'll break the ties to the cherries that are connected to the cage. I don't think that sentence made any sense. But we get a piece of yarn. This is a new one. Sorry, I am struggling to figure out what I'm doing.
1, 2, presto!
And with that, we get the Dweller's Mask. It's a little fox mask, which looks really cool. On my first playthrough, I hilariously could not figure out what the point of this mask was. It just causes like this weird green thing, and it's like, what does that do? But it's actually super useful. This is Subcon Village. So, part 1 complete. So now what? Okay, we got a puzzle. We can bounce on the mushrooms. Oh shoot. Ow. That did not go as I had planned. But the spirits and the little bomb will respawn. I am really bad at this, by the way, if you could not guess. This is not my forte. I don't know how that counted, but it counted. Also, I like how most ice yarn in other chapters is impossible to get without, like in chapter 1, all the ice yarn in that chapter is actually only accessible with the ice hat, which just defeats the purpose of everything. So that's actually probably your first ice yarn if you want to go in an order where you don't have to, you know, drop everything in chapter 2, just as a heads up.
Why, hello there! You didn't forget about me, did ya? Don't tell me you forgot about me. What's up? You working on any contractual obligations lately? You better be. Remember our little deal? Check it out! Those incredibly annoying fire spirits are sitting right there, in the middle of my village. Their little dance is creating these incredibly annoying barriers that stop me from getting to parts of my forest. It's almost like they're trying to put an end to me. How adorable. Dispose of them! I don't care how you do it, as long as they suffer for entering my domain. Anyways, back to work, trooper. This isn't a vacation, and I'm getting impatient.
That's Snatcher, by the way. I don't think I said his name. So we have to burn the paintings, so for some reason Mafia ended up here and got sucked into a painting. Let's talk to them, actually.
We want to die. Yay! We want to burn bright and then burn out. Become a cloud of smoke. Our bonfire needs more fuel. Only the finest paintings will do. Can you help us?
Rated E. So, that's our mission. Collect the paintings. This is... trying to figure out what this is in the painting, actually. I think that's a character later on. But yeah, luckily for us, it actually shows us where the paintings are, so... I love it when games actually make you collect something and they actually kind of give you a general idea where to go. Oh, I fell inside the tree somehow. I don't know how that happened, actually. Oh. Oh, I see. I never knew there was a little entry there. Also, oh, never mind. I almost said now I can't get out. This looked like a bird, like one of the owls, maybe. Toss it in there. And the last one is all the way over here. Need to use our little cherry friends to get this one. And don't ask too many questions, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the badge seller. Not quite sure how this works. Yeah, how does this work? Because it's right there, hi. Ignore me burning this painting of you.
on your promotion. I also have some other work for you that I cannot do myself. And hey, as long as I need you, you get to stay alive. What a deal, huh? But enough talk. You look like you can handle multiple things on your plate at once. Let's get you an additional contract. Pick one, but only one. Isn't it thrilling to sign your life away?
So enter the manor, or delivering packages. This sounds way nicer.
Good choice. Let's hope you're up for the task. You're looking for timepieces, right? I found one of them while hunting some Bursaur. You can keep it, but this is the only time I'll reward you for completing parts of a contract. Because guess what? I'm not legally obligated to.
Clearly the best boss of this world. And I don't mean that as in like boss battle, but like boss. As in kind of a bad boss, because he steals people's souls and makes you sign contracts a lot. Actually, I want to see what Hackett says about this. So let's check, because we'll be in the bedroom, so that's where the diary is. So go down here and see what she has to say. Day 11, what is this place? There's spiders and ghosts and a big creepy grinning person thing. They said they were gonna kill me, but then they made me sign some paper instead, and I think he took my soul or something. Say what? That seems like an apt description of what just transpired. So yeah, we have no soul, but this doesn't affect our gameplay at all, which is rather lucky, I would say. But just to demonstrate, how many pawns do I have? 63 is not enough, but just to show, the Dweller Mask lets you go through blue blocks like this. Pretty cool. And then we get a little secret room with another pedestal that costs 200. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we get this one. Just to reiterate, since I actually didn't really make a point of showing this one, the last one is through here, through the room to the gallery, and in here. 150, so they go up in increments of 50, I think, which is nice. Shout out to the artist of the game, by the way, who did all these like extra art pieces just for this gallery room. From what I understand, I think all these were done by the main artist. I'm actually not 100% sure on this. If some were done by other people and like submitted, because this game was kickstarted. I didn't really point that out. Met all of its Kickstarter goals. And yeah, it was in development since like 2012, which is pretty ridiculous. It was originally being done by like one guy, and then it turned into a small studio, which is pretty cool. They're still working on new content though, by the way, and also there's an extensive modding scene. Which actually brings up the fact that in the original Kickstarter promotion, there's a lot of content mentioned that is not in the final game, but a lot of the stuff is actually still in the game's files on PC, so you can actually do modding with this. By the way, I actually never looked at the description for this. What the heck? Spaceships don't look like that. Where's the wood? Why is it sucking up cows? This is insulting. I'm gonna sue. I like how the one cow looks like it has a tinfoil hat on, because it's being abducted by aliens. This game is weird, but I like it. So yeah, we have started Subcon Forest, And next time, what is under here? Anything? No. Okay. You started Zepcon Forest, lost a soul, and now we're doing chores for these snatchers, so what could possibly go wrong from here, right? Cannot interact with the dresser. I've actually never tried, which is why I thought, you know what, I'll try. Nothing. So on this note, I think we're gonna call it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more A Hat in Time.